Fauci was asked this weekend about what's going on in China, because, China has this zero COVID policy, which has led to, if you think Michigan and New York and California had crazy lockdowns, they are locking people in buildings. They are closing cities. It is absolutely insane. Fauci was asked about China's approach.
What is going on in China, and why do they seem to be in a worse place than anyone else in the world?
Well, their approach has been very, very severe and rather draconian in the kinds of shutdowns without a seeming purpose. If you're having a situation, if you could recall, almost 3 years ago when we were having our hospitals overrun, you remember the situation in New York City, you had to do something immediately to shut down that flow. So remember, we were talking about flattening the curve, and the social distancing and restrictions and shutdown, which was never really complete, is done for a temporary period of time for the purpose of regrouping, getting more personal protective equipment, getting people vaccinated. It seems that in China, it was just a very, very strict, extraordinary lockdown where you lock people in the house, but without any seemingly end game to it. If the end game was to, let's get everybody vaccinated, including and particularly the vulnerable, then you could see how a temporary lockdown like that, but they went into a prolonged lockdown without any seeming purpose or end game to it, which really doesn't make public health sense.
Draconian without a purpose. Now, could it be without a purpose? Would a communist regime that is bent on maintaining power and bent on keeping people all doing the exact same thing and not questioning authority and all of that, could there be a purpose behind them locking their people down? Could there be a purpose there? He can't figure it out. It doesn't make any sense. Why would that communist regime do that? He has no freaking idea.